It is, but, you know, at first we say, oh, Republicans have no passion, they don't like anybody. Well, now, guess what? We're having an election, they're liking their candidates, and if you ask them, they say, no, I don't like the other guy, I like my guy.
Guess what? They're disliking the opponent, but they're not in love with Gingrich or Romney or any of these people. It's all about negativity.
This was what happens in tough, contested primaries, when it's a tough choice to make between the candidates, and when no one has really separated themselves. At the end of the day, as soon as somebody wins and gets a little bit momentum, I think you're going to see Republicans come together, because in one way the leader of the Republican Party is Barack Obama. He's the guy we all feel the same about.
That's not enough to simply be President Obama in the fall. You're going to have to run a campaign about ideas, about issues, and on that, Newt Gingrich is absolutely right.
David Axelrod said,
well, I'm not running a campaign.
He said the opposite. He said that what they want to do is run a campaign that's just a choice, not a referendum on Obama. What Republicans want to do, if we take Axelrod's advice, is make it a referendum on just Obama.
And here's the other big factor. We talked about polls. Well, Gallup came out with a new poll today showing a 50-state trend in President Obama's unfavorable ratings, and he's down in 47 states compared to where he was 1 year ago. He has dropped in 47 out of 50 states. So Paul and Donna want to do a little dance now, and I understand the Republicans have the ball, and you're dancing as you watch us sometimes run with the ball and sometimes move backwards. Fact is, once the focus shifts back to Barack Obama, his stewardship of the economy, the debt, spending, unemployment, this is very
always looking at the metric the wrong way. When you look at Obama today versus a year ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, okay, you're comparing him to the almighty, not to the alternative. And this is the Obama strategy, right? It's not theoretical perfection. Right, compared to the hopes and dreams of a lot of his supporters, he's not doing as well as he was doing in 2008. But compared to the other side, and that's how these things are run, they are a choice and not a referendum. The Republican brand is being damaged by this. People are watching these debates, they're following this stuff, and the Republican brand in all the national polls is going way down. In fact, in the Wall Street Journal poll this week, Democrats were up by 6 in retaking the Congress.
Well, there was another poll showing that Mitt Romney is running directly even in the battleground states with Barack Obama this week. So you have a very vulnerable president as we're watching Republicans go through this.
We agree on that. We need more and more primaries like this.
There are a lot of studies on this, and Paul's seen them too, and a lot of experience. And we all know that this is like a playoff game. What happens in one playoff game does not really mean much about the Super Bowl the next game. These are distinct entities. The world changes when you're running against a nominee. The Republican brand will be judged in contrast to Obama's failure, and it's going to look, past few years, it'll look a lot